We're gonna name him Eldon.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's a crazy name.
Just to tell you the baby name.
Okay.
Do you have any guesses?
Archie.
That's the dog's
Archie.
name. That's Aubrey's dog's name.
No way. That's the one Alma and I came up with this morning.
You and Alma were trying to figure it out?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
We're gonna name him Eldon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy name.
I love it.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. He is a great man. Man, I didn't see that coming. Are you sure?
Yeah.
What's Annie saying?
She loves it. We had it down to a couple, and that's been the name.
Oh my word.
We've kind of had that idea for a long time.
Oh.
Since before she was even pregnant, it was one of the names.
Wow.
But I told them they couldn't tell you unless they were sure. Because I didn't want
Can I tell my sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were the only one it was really a secret from.
Yeah. So we're thinking his full name right now will be Eldon Herschel.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was telling somebody the other day, the one thing that trips me out throughout the years is that Dad never saw us get married. You know, he knew it was headed in that direction.
Yeah.
But, you know, he never got to see you, you know, and he never got to see the girls. And I saw him how he was with my sister's daughter. And he was Diddley Eldon. That's what Jillian called him. And he was a phenomenal grandfather. He passed maybe when she was 3 or 4. But I mean, he just loved her, and just his life was just so lit up. And those things just kind of. And I told Ken, I said, you know, I don't know, the Bible's not really clear on it how there's a cloud of witness. Can they not? That they see and stuff. And I said, you know, every so often I'll ask the Lord if it's possible. But that is pretty friggin' very cool, man. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you love it.
Yeah.
I love it because my dad, you know, so my, you know, like, if you
Yeah.
love it. And Annie loves it too?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't believe that. What about you?
I think it is a cool name. Yeah.
Oh, man. That just friggin' rocked me. Well, we gotta celebrate.
Mom's been telling me nonstop to tell you. Because, yeah, we were just going to come over and say it at some point, but...
I think this is better.
Yeah.
So in general, naming a child is really, really difficult. Some people go for more traditional names, and some people go for names of people who meant something, and some people just name people randomly. But I think naming a baby after someone who has passed away is such an amazing thing to do, because you could tell that in the video that the man was just really, that the father was really not expecting anything to happen like this. The video starts off with them being all like on a normal day. They were just going through a list of baby names, as you normally do when you're expecting a baby. And then he just casually ended up crying halfway through. I think it was such an adorable moment, because a name is something that could be so strong. And I think the fact that he named it after the grandfather who passed away, so adorable and so sweet. I think now, if I was to have children, I would have no idea what to name my kids at all. And I think they did such a good job at giving the child a name that has a deep meaning and being able to connect the child, the baby, to his family as well, because it's going to be such a sweet moment naming the baby after the grandfather. It's going to be so adorable. I think I could watch it 1,000 times because it's just such an adorable moment that reminds you of family, that reminds you of friends, and it just reminds you to like check up on the people that you care about. I really wasn't expecting to see him cry like that. Like, he was crying because he loves his grandchild so much, and he just wasn't expecting it to be the name of his grandfather who passed away. And I think it's such a great way to connect the baby to his lineage as well. And Eldon is going to be such a good name for the baby, and he's going to bring such a great joy and presence to the family as well. I really just wanted to hug him to make sure he was okay, because he was just so sweet and he was just so emotional, and you could tell that his grandfather meant a lot to him, and if his grandfather was here, the baby would be loved even more than he already is. You could tell that he was crying so much, and you could tell he just really wasn't expecting it at all. So adorable.